So hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this one we're talking about how to not waste your money. None of us have money to burn, surely. So in that case, how are we going to avoid making those luxury regrets? What we're going to do to avoid wasting our money? Be smart about how you're going to spend your hard-earned cash. Let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do to avoid wasting money is to really be honest. Do you want it? Do you want the item? Is it burning in your soul that you have to have that item? We've gone way past need. This is a luxury channel. If we're talking about luxury purchases, we're not talking about things that we need. Of course, we don't need any of these things at all. We just want them. So yeah, do you really want this item? So if you feel you really want it, why do you want it? How's it going to fit into your lifestyle? How's it going to be styled? If it's a bag, say for example, let's think of a good example. Say there's a bag that's maybe a tweed or a pattern, and you think, I love it, I've got to have it, I really want it, it's calling me, I'm so drawn to it, I love it. So okay, you really want the bag, and you buy the bag, and it arrives and you love the bag, or you bought it in store and you love it and you bring it home, and then you think, how on earth am I going to style this? Because yeah, maybe it's a patterned bag, and maybe a lot of your wardrobe is patterned. Maybe you love florals or love different checks or prints or those type of fabrics. And maybe the bag reflects your personality too. But then it's a clashing colour and a clashing pattern with a patterned outfit. How are you going to make it work? So you end up not reaching for that bag because actually it's quite hard to style. So yeah, maybe a plain colourful bag is more what would fit into your wardrobe and your how you're going to style it. So just think through a little bit more about when you're going to use it and how you're going to use it. So that goes to the actual style of the bag as well. If you're somebody that wears a lot of casual outfits and you like a very casual crossbody bag to go with your everyday life, maybe buying something a bit more dressy isn't going to really work, or something handheld isn't really going to work. So you may want it and love it and just have to have it, but then you don't use it. So it's a complete and utter waste of money. So just think it through a little bit more about how you're going to use it. Admit to yourself, are you just jumping onto a hype, onto a trend? You see it everywhere on social media. We've all been there. We're all influenced by people on YouTube, on Instagram, etc. Celebrities wearing things. And maybe it's the new thing, the next best thing. And you get carried away and you have to have it. But you haven't thought about it at all. And actually, when you come to think of it, you don't actually like the thing. So my advice is, do you really like it? Do you really want it? Is it just a hype? Is it just a trend? Are you going to get bored of it when the trend's over? Now, some people don't care about trends and they'll buy something when it is completely on trend and they'll keep wearing it forever because they love it and they don't care. Other people feel it looks dated after a while, so they don't want that trend anymore. So where are you in that? If you're somebody who doesn't care about trends, buy it, use it. Doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. But if you're somebody that does follow trends and you know by next summer you will not be wearing that, is it really the right purchase for you? So just have a think about that. Is it an item that's sort of disposable? And what I mean by that is it going to be out of date? Not dated as in not trend driven, but is it something that won't be functional in a year's time? A good example of this is probably a phone cover, a luxury designer phone cover. If you're somebody that swaps your phone when the new iPhone comes out and you need a new phone case every single time, why on earth would you spend hundreds of pounds on maybe a designer one, a Louis Vuitton one, a Dior one, when, yeah, what are you going to do with it in a year's time when it doesn't fit your new phone? Is that when you're going to have to sell it or try and sell it? Who's going to buy it? So also another example, maybe something like a coin purse or a wallet where you think, oh, it has to have all the compartments. Well, does it? We don't carry cash hardly at all anymore, do we? So yes, those little coin purses can be used for headphones, or I don't know, putting a wire, maybe a charger in there, or other little bits and pieces. But yeah, just think about the functionality of what you're actually needing. So just think about what you're actually using and how, whether it's got any longevity or not. Because for me, all these luxury purchases, they really cost a lot of money. They really do. So yeah, let's not throw money away on something that's going to be not used in a few months' time or in a year's time. So for me, it's all about cost per wear and having something for a long, long, long time. Now, what I'm not going to say in this video is that you should fully research something, fully think it through, have looked at it for months, kept gravitating back to it before you buy something, because I've got a very good example here of where that didn't work. So I've talked about this before. This is the Trendy, the Chanel Trendy in the beautiful charcoal grey. And I researched this bag for years. Literally, I waited about 4 years for this exact bag to come through. And yeah, it isn't my favourite bag. I hardly use it. Whereas this bag, again, Chanel, this is the Chanel 19 in the denim, was a complete and utter impulse buy. Now, I had looked at the Chanel 19 before, and I did think it wasn't for me. And so it's not that I've never seen the Chanel 19 before. Of course I've seen it, but I'd never seen this particular combination. And for me, yeah, it was love at first sight, and I have adored this bag ever since. So this was more impulse. The Trendy was more thought through and researched. So what I'm not saying to you is that you have to fully research something, because actually you can still get it wrong. So what I would say is that listen to your gut instinct. As soon as I saw that Chanel 19, one is I just wanted it so much, but two is my gut instinct told me I will use this bag a lot. I just knew I would. And I have, and I've loved it. And I did wait quite a little bit in store, I have to say, and we were lucky or unlucky. In store, we had to wait such a long time for one of my friends to be served, and that's where I spotted the Chanel 19. And we had to wait for so long that I was parading around with it, with mod shots and looking at it and all the rest of it for quite a long time. So it did give me an opportunity in store to, yeah, just hold it, try it on, do the mod shots. I was doing that for quite some time and I wouldn't let it go. So there was something in my gut that said to me, I really, really want this bag. It wasn't an impulse, as in a frivolous, only just seeing it, just grab it. So yeah, I'm not saying you have to fully research anything. Sometimes when you fully research, you overthink, and then you either talk yourself out of something or you make a mistake because you've started overthinking, and it's not always the right thing to do. It really isn't. But have at least some knowledge of what you yourself know that you like and that you wear and that you will gravitate to. So that's the bit that you do know. So you might have not seen the bag before, but you know what you like. So be sure and be secure in yourself so that you can make the right decision, even if it ends up being an impulse type reaction. One big way of making sure that you do not waste your money is realizing not everything has to cost money. Not everything has to be luxury or designer. You can mix and match, you can buy anything from anywhere. There are no rules. So a good example of this is let's talk about my earrings. So I have some Hermes loop earrings in, which are absolutely beautiful and I adore them. I've paired them with some very inexpensive but very beautiful Astrid and Mew earrings, which are around about 25, 30, £35. And that's not just a single earring, that is for a pair of earrings. And I absolutely adore these earrings. I really do. I wear them and I keep them in. All these are Astrid and Mew. All of these. In fact, all of these this side are Astrid and Mew. These are the pair, and then I've got a piercing here. And they are all Astrid and Mew. And they are all very inexpensive. beautiful quality, can wear them all the time, don't need to worry about them, can shower in them, can go to the gym in them, can sleep in them. So yeah, mix and match. If I wore some completely different earrings, it really doesn't matter. Pair that then with a really beautiful outfit, or wear a beautiful top that's from Zara or H&M, and then pair it with a beautiful bag. Just mix and match. Just be smart in how you put things together. Not everything head to toe has to be expensive, and nor should it be. For me, I like being able to mix and match and feeling like I've managed to put something together that I feels quite stylish, and I haven't had to spend a fortune doing it. Style isn't based on cost. It really isn't. Somebody can look incredibly amazing in head to toe any high street store, any store, or buying things from a vintage store or from eBay or anywhere. Somebody, it's how you put something together. It looks incredible. Somebody else can wear head to toe designer outfit with the bag with logos everywhere. And sometimes everybody loves what they love, and we're not judging what anybody looks like. But for me, it can be too much. So actually, who are you trying to impress? Who cares? Nobody cares. Not one person cares apart from yourself. So I've fallen into this trap before where I've thought, oh, I need to look like this because somebody will think that if I don't. And it's all absolute nonsense. Nobody cares. It's how you feel about yourself inside. If you feel put together and you feel comfortable, that's it. There is nothing else to ever worry about. Doesn't matter if you're wearing H&M, Zara, doesn't matter if you're wearing Louis Vuitton. Whatever makes you feel good inside will come out of you, and you will blossom, and it will show physically on you how you feel inside. So you do not have to spend money to look good. You just don't. It's how you do it. So don't fall into the trap. One other little thing, I'll just show you this beautiful ring. So I bought this ring. You can see it there. It's absolutely stunning. And I bought this. I went to York Christmas market with all my friends, and we found this beautiful stall. And I bought this, and it was £35. And I adore this ring. My friend bought a huge version of this, which is incredible, and it's just her. I can't pull it off. It's far too big. But yeah, this one is absolutely stunning. So many different colours, different stones. I was drawn to this one. £35, and I just think it's amazing. And I love this as much as any other piece of jewellery that I have. I do. So I promise you, it's finding things that you're drawn to, it's finding things that you love, and that's it. Avoid things that are overpriced. Now, when I say this, I am very, very clear on this. What is overpriced to one person is not necessarily to another person. So you be the judge of what is value for money, what is overpriced, what is a bargain, what is worth every penny, what is a complete waste of money. You be the judge of that. I'm not going to tell you which things are overpriced. You can buy something for £20 and it be a complete and utter waste of money. And if you do that over and over and over again because you don't learn from your own lessons, then it adds up to being a lot of wasted money. Or you can buy something that's thousands of pounds, and it for somebody else it's extortionate and it's disgusting to spend that. But for you, it's worth every penny because it's brought you joy, or it's made you feel more secure in how you look. Doesn't even matter the reasons. If you love it and you enjoy it and you use it, or you don't even have to use it, you could be a collector. It doesn't matter. If it brings you joy and you do not regret that purchase, then it is worth every single penny. You earn your money, you decide how to spend it. It's not for me or anybody else to tell you what is overpriced. However, if you believe something is overpriced, don't fall for it. Don't do it. You know yourself the things, and they're the things that I have fallen into the trap before where I have gone with the hype of something or got a little bit carried away. But if I'd have listened to my gut at the time and that instinct, I would have known that I was acting a little bit, yeah, too influenced or carried away. I'm learning from that. I'm not going to waste my money anymore. My money's too hard earned to waste. So, yeah, you be the judge. You work out what you want to spend your money on, and that way it's not a waste of money. You can spend thousands on something and it be the biggest waste of money, which is a huge, huge regret. And as I say, you can spend very little on a piece of costume jewellery and it be one of the best things you've ever bought in your life. And you're so happy you found it. It feels like a little, not just a bargain, but it feels like something really special that you've just found that you needed in your life. And it just makes you feel wonderful to wear it. And the last thing to say is enjoy yourself. These are things in life. There are so many things in life that are incredibly important. And as I've said a million times, there's so much more to me than handbags or luxury items. There really is. It's just something I enjoy. So enjoy what you do. Don't make it a stress. Don't make it something so stressful that it becomes not enjoyable anymore. You do what you want to do. If you want to save your money, do that. If you want to spend your money, do that. If you want to act on impulse and have that thrill of finding something, go do it. If you want to research and go and look and go try the bag on 20 times before you decide to go for it, go do that. Do what suits you. And that way, if you're true to yourself and you listen to your gut instinct, you won't go far wrong. You're not going to make too many big mistakes and you won't waste any money that way. So always remember there are no rules. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in another one.